Welcome to Tech Shack. I'm Chad. How can I help you today?
Oh, hey there. I'm getting my daughter her own teen line for her bedroom, and so I'm looking for a really cool telephone for her birthday.
Well, she's gonna love it. How old is she?
I know what you're thinking. I don't look old enough to have a 16-year-old daughter. You're in shock, right?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Because I was thinking her daughter must be a newborn, so it doesn't make sense that she's buying her a phone.
Oh, I get that all the time.
Here are some of our most popular phones. This Lida phone, this is our #1 seller. All the cool kids are getting it.
Oh, gosh, yes, I'll take it.
Great choice. Would that be cash, check, or credit card?
Here you go.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I hope your daughter enjoys her new phone. You know, I still can't believe that you have got a teenage daughter. Oh, and FYI, we've got these cute little boom boxes that are about to go on sale soon.
Oh, those are cute. I may just have to come back Christmas and get me one of those. Well, thank you so much for your help, Chad.
Well, thanks for coming to Tech Shack. Come see me, Chad, with any of your tech needs. Carmen and Joey, we need to find out who wrote this anonymous letter and left it in our treehouse, and why they left us this He-Man with no arms. Charlie, stop screaming. Yes, ma'am. We gotta investigate. Quinn?
Yes?
Where were you yesterday between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m.?
Here at school?
Well, it can't be Quinn. Let me handle this. Quinn, do you play with He-Man?
No, that's for boys.
Okay, we're gonna need to see your fingerprints. You don't even know how to analyze fingerprints, Charlie.
Why y'all asking me all these questions?
Because someone left us an anonymous note and a one-armed He-Man. Charlie, stop! Well, they had to have left it between the hours of 7 and 3 because yesterday we went to the treehouse before school and it wasn't there. And then when we came back after school, it was there.
Well, maybe it was someone who was absent yesterday.
Well, who was absent yesterday? Since it's back to school, I'm going to show you some of the awards that I received back in the 1900s. I swear I must have time traveled to let young me know to document everything about my school life. It's written here, but I started at 4th grade and all the way up through senior year. Did you know, I didn't even remember, that I was class president my sophomore year of high school? I'm not responsible, guys. I have no idea why I got voted in. See, right there, class president. Sophomore year. I got the Presidential Fitness Award. That's right. Carmen, there's the patch. There was a whole patch to it. And then there's an Academic Fitness Award also that I received that year. I had a little bit going on up here. I did. Not so much now, but back then I did. Ronald Reagan was president, guys. I was a part of the Beta Club in the 8th grade. For smarties. A Nestle Sales Achievement Award. I could sell some candy, let me tell you. All these right here are perfect attendance awards. Now, I used to be a teacher, and we used to always say, you know, the kids who are bad are never absent. Yeah. Okay, now I get it now. I get it. Anyway, at all these right here, like honors awards, honor roll, and safety patrol, stuff like that. This is the little envelope that I made back in the day that it all came in, and I signed those years to make sure that this is me. There's my signature. This is what my 6th grade from 1987 to 88 report card looked like. Check that out. This was in the end of the year report card back in 80 something because it had this little free popcorn. But look at the movies that were showing. Cobra, Poltergeist 2, Top Gun, Short Circuit, The Karate Kid. There were some of the other movies. Check that out. And this is what the report card looked like the next year when I was in the 7th grade, 1988 to 1989. We went high tech with this computer generated report card. Look at that. All these ribbons of a champion. Hey, Carmen. Hi, Billy.
Hey, lovebirds, what's up?
Shut up, Jeff.
Well, say something, dude. So, Carmen, did you do your homework?
Yeah.
Cool. High five. I gotta go to class. Bye. All right, I'll call you after school. High five, dude. Really? Dude, I'm such a dork. Yup.
Carmen, did you hear what happened at school today? Tell me what happened. She better be off the phone because I have a very important call to make. Get this. The basketball coach and the school secretary are having an affair. What? How do you know? Hold on a minute. So anyway, the school secretary's husband showed up to our basketball practice. No! And thank God, because we're about to run horses. Tell me what happened, and tell me exactly how he said it, word for word, and don't skip anything. Well, he stormed into the gym and he yelled, "Coach Johnson, are you f***ing my wife?" No way! I thought you said, yes way. And then coach said, "You need to get out of here." So then the assistant coach comes running out and he tells us, "Boys, y'all need to get into the locker room." Did they fight? Please tell me they fought. Oh man, it was a huge fight. Oh, hey, I gotta go. My mom's calling me to dinner. Okay, but call me later to tell me the rest. Bye. Have I got some small town drama for you? Lay it on me, mama. Remember when I said I knew that there was something going on between those two at the school? This is a picture of me in 1994 when I was 18 years old in a bodysuit. And bodysuits are back in style, guys. So this is me, slightly a little bit older, in a bodysuit. And I think I'm liking this. I got this for my daughter. And yeah, that's the look for a little date night tonight with the hubby. So let me see to back. Get in the TikTok shop. There it is.
Hey Carmen, did you watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure? His laugh is so funny. Can you laugh like him? Yes. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Then prove it. Okay. Charlie, shh.
Carmen and Charlie, are you the ones making all that noise?
No. It was Carmen. I heard her laughing like Pee Wee Herman, so I started laughing.
Carmen, go stand with your nose in the corner.
But Miss Turner.
No butts. Now go. Miss Turner said butts.
And I'm not playing with you at recess, Charlie. So, stupid Miss Turner.
Excuse me, what was that?
Nothing.
Sherry, we need to get some more of these Pepsis restocked. No one's buying these new Cokes. Loretta, I ain't got time for that. Nope, I can't do it. They're god-awful. I need to tell Rick that I think him and Bobby are fraternal twin brothers. What happened? Little Carmen mentioned to Rick about the matching birthmarks that he and Bobby have on their ankles. What'd he say? He said that he used to have a reoccurring dream about a boy who he thought was his long-lost brother.
It's that twin separation. They can always feel each other, no matter where they are.
You know, my sisters, they're twins. One time, Ruthie was in a car with the boy and they was necking. And my other sister, Beulah, she felt like she had mosquitoes all over her neck that day. Sounds like they were pecking, not necking. So y'all think Rick and Bobby are twin brothers? Caroline, now listen. Little Carmen already told me about the birthmarks. I knew about Bobby's, but I didn't know about Rick's. Well, I guess when y'all was messing around, you never bothered to look at his ankles, did ya? Loretta, it's okay. We all know Loretta can't help her loose lips. She's old. I may be old, honey, but I still got the moves. Well, go, bud. Well, now that we're on the same page about me being hot to trot, let's get back to the boys being twins. After little Carmen told me about the birthmarks, I went and asked my mama. She didn't want to talk about it. She even threw me out of the house. Well, your mama's the sweetest lady. I can't imagine her throwing you out. I mean, I see why. That conversation really struck a chord with her. She's hiding something, and I'm gonna find out. Keep it up, and I'll give you something to cry about. Oh, I hit this house. That's it. I'm gonna run away. Yellow Pages. Airlines. American, Delta, Pan Am. I'm American. I'll go with American. American Airlines, this is Peggy. How may I assist you today? Hi, I want to go to New York City. And from where will you be departing? My house. From what city will you be departing? Flowerton. What is the nearest metropolitan city? Oh, San Antonio. Okay, when would you like to depart? In about an hour. Do you have a preferred seating? I prefer to sit inside the plane. And will this be one way or a round trip? One way, because I'm never coming back here again. The next flight departs the San Antonio International Airport tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Oh man, I wanted to leave today. How much is the ticket? $464. I don't have that much money. Do you happen to have an American Airlines bus? No, we do not. Is there anything else that I can help you with? No, thank you. Thanks for calling American Airlines, and go tell your mother that you're sorry. Oh man. Loretta, get the door! It's them kids wanting my candy! But it's Halloween. You need to come look at these cute costumes. No, thank you. And don't be giving out my licorice. Don't no one want your black licorice? Good. Trick or treat, trick or treat. Oh, look how cute. Miss Loretta, it's me, Carmen. Bud, come say hi to little Carmen and her little friend. Hi, kids. You happy, woman? Well, tell them that their costumes are cute. Heathcliff and Boy George, you look cute, I guess. Hey, I'm Garfield. I'm not Boy George, I'm Cyndi Lauper. You should get your money back and go get a Heathcliff costume. He's way tougher than Garfield. Hey! And you? Your mama didn't do such a good job. Hey! But get the hell out of here. Here you go, girls. Here's some extra candy for you. Extra candy? Well, I guess you're dressed up as Mrs. Howell for Halloween. Jeez. Loretta, I think I'm ready to leave this small town. What happened? Nikki just told me that Linda Sue, my sister, helped Junior switch little Carmen and Caroline's baby at birth. Good Lord. How much more of this can I take? Well, don't be a baby and be so overdramatic, Sherry. All that's happening was that your baby got switched at birth, making you think that your baby had passed away. And it was your ex-high school boyfriend, Junior, and your sister, Linda Sue, who did it. And your husband, Rick, and your ex-husband, Bobby, could possibly be fraternal twins who were separated at birth. Oh, and let's not forget that you also got hypnotized into forgetting that your baby was alive, also done by your ex-boyfriend, Junior. Oh, and that hypnosis made you hate the love of your life, Rick, causing y'all to have the horriblest divorce ever. And then you ended up marrying your nemesis's handsome, rich brother, Bobby. And then you divorced Bobby because you thought he knew about the baby switching, which he didn't. And then you married Rick again. And now Bobby is about to marry Judge Demira, who did know about the baby switching and the hypnosis. But Bobby, your ex-husband, the one who I lust for, is still in love with you. But come on, Sherry, don't be such a drama queen. You can handle a little more drama. Jeez. Do it for the fans, Sherry. Always so selfish. Charlie, I'm bored. I know. Let's put makeup on your little brother. Hey, Stevie, come here. Yeah? No, not again. Aw, he's beautiful. I think we outdid ourselves this time. I told you he'd look good if we used all those colors. What should we do next? Hello, Y360? I'd like to check the location of my daughter. Her Swatch Watch ID? 867-5309. She's on Country Road 271? It's 2 in the morning. What is she doing there? That field belongs to Mr. Smith. That's an empty field. There's a bunch of kids there? What? There's been reports of a bonfire. Why do they have a bonfire? Hello, Y360? I'd like to check the location of my daughter. Her Swatch Watch ID? 867-5309. She's been driving in circles around the town. For how long? 2 hours? They must be cruising the town listening to music. They keep stopping by a convenience store That's where they buy Strawberry Hill. What's that? Oh. How are they getting Strawberry Hill? They give an old man who lives behind the trash can $2 to buy it for them? How do you know this? Hello? Hello?
What do you want, Caroline? I'm just here to pay my tab. Oh, don't you worry about that. Your husband Junior came and paid that in full. How silly of me. I forgot to tell you. I talked to Rick, and do you know what he said? He said he can't wait to go home with his wife and soon-to-be mother of his newborn child. So how's little Mikey doing? You don't know nothing. Oh, but I do. You better watch yourself, Sherry. You should go now. It's getting awfully muddy from all that rain. But wait, I forgot you love to flop around in that mud and slop. I just can't wait to talk to Bobby tonight to let him know that Rick is going home with his wife and soon-to-be mother of his newborn child. Just think, if you two ever become sisters-in-law, that's gonna make for a fun Christmas. Bobby will never marry this trash. I promise you that. Welcome back to Stupid Lies I Told When I Was a Kid. So back in 1990, when I was a freshman in high school, my best friend Angela, me, and a bunch of girls decided that we wanted to go to a party that was gonna be badass. So we all worked out a plan that we were going to tell all our parents that we were going to spend the night at our friend Tracy's house. Now, I can't remember if Tracy's mom was going to be out of town, but sorry, Tracy's mom, if you're finding out just right now. Anyway, so the real plan was that we had an older friend who was going to pick us up from Tracy's house, drive us to the party, we were going to live it up, and then she was going to drive us back to Tracy's house. Now the plan was in full effect. I asked my parents, they said yes. Now it was time to go to Angela's house and ask her parents. Now, I don't know how Angela's mom knew that a lie was coming toward her, but when we walked into that house, I actually saw devil horns appear from out of her head. So then Angela asks her, Mom, can we spend the night at Tracy's house? So with her devil horns, she looks straight at me and looks deep into my soul and says, Carmen, are y'all going to a party? I froze. I couldn't even blink. So then she looks back over at Angela and says, Don't lie to me, Angela. Then what does Angela do? She lied. She popped her right on the mouth. Angela's dad's eating an apple and cheering on his wife. Her sister, who's home from college, walks in just in time to see the slap. Then she looks at me again and says, Carmen, tell me the truth. So I said, yes, Angela's lying. We're going to a party. And then I don't know what made me do it, but I ran. I ran as fast as I could into Angela's bedroom. And then I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed so much, like a damn hyena. Then Angela came running in and she couldn't stop laughing. Her sister was laughing. Her dad was laughing. We were hysterically laughing. Her mom yells at us and says, I can hear y'all laughing. But guess what? 2 hours later, we were at that party.
You're unbelievable.
Will somebody answer the phone? Yellow? Carmen isn't here right now. Uh-huh. All right, bye. Dad, you answered the phone? Well, nobody picked it up. Was it for me? Yes. Well, who was it? I don't know. Was it a boy or a girl? A boy, I think. You think? Yes, it was a boy. Did he give his name? Yes. Well, what was his name? Dang it, I don't remember. Dad, you literally just hung up the phone 20 seconds ago. Because I'm watching the game. That phone's ringing off the hook. I can't remember all the names of the kids who call this house. This is why I need my own private phone line and an answering machine in my bedroom. Well, when you make your own private phone line and answering machine money, you can have one in your room. I think his name was Jerry. I don't know a Jerry.
Hi. Well, hey there, darling. What can I do you for? My mom sent me to pay her tab. Okay, let me get the total for you. She said to give you this. She said she already signed it and for you to just fill it in. Well, even better. I'll take that. Oh, but wait. She said I could add 3 things. Okay, darling. What'll it be? Can I add these wax lips, this whistle pop, and the big league chew? Okie dokie. Miss Sherry? Yes, darling? Can you go ahead and throw in this big hunk too? Well, sure I can, baby girl. Thanks, Miss Sherry. So, darling, how are your parents doing? Oh, they're doing really good. Well, that's great. Tell your... Oh, I know, Miss Sherry. Tell my daddy Miss Sherry said hi. You got it. Well, okay. Thanks, Miss Sherry. Have a good day. Bye. I'll see you later, darling. Well, Rick, I can't tell you where Sherry is.
Please, Miss Loretta, I'm begging you.
Well, hey there, darling. How may I help you? Hey, Miss Loretta, how's it going? Good. You'll never guess what happened. No, we don't have any Grey Poupon. Grey Poupon? Check back later in 30 minutes. Are you okay? Are you getting robbed?
Miss Loretta's getting robbed?
No, silly, I'm fine.
Is that Sherry?
No, who are you talking to? Well, I'm talking to you, silly.
Are you talking to me?
No, I mean, yes. Miss Loretta, is everything okay at the store? Well, damn it, Sherry, the store's fine.
I knew it. Let me talk to Sherry, please.
Here,
Sherry, I've got to talk to you. Rick's out of the hospital. You okay, Sherry?
of course I'm okay. I'm gonna be your wife soon. I couldn't be better. I love you, Bobby.
I just got this package delivered. My husband brought it in and it's from Lego, so I'm trying to fight him off for it. All right, so let's see what's inside.
I'm more excited than you are.
I know. All right, we got to cut up and everything, so here it goes. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on, help me.
That
No.
is-
Hey, help me get it out of work. If you're an 80s kid, you absolutely know what this is, okay? Oh my god. Goonies. I love goonies. Oh, just that top, like no way it's got the me my glasses. It's got a knob. Here's the set. Okay, I know what we're doing over the break. Thank you, Lego, for sending me this awesome kit. I can't wait to put this together. Well, my husband and my kids and I are gonna put it together. So amazing. Love you. All right. Goonies.
Mama, I don't like that look. Please don't tell me.
Bobby.
You're not my mom.
Bobby, she raised you. She'll always be your mama.
Why have you kept the secret for so long?
So many reasons.
Well, Miss Rose, if it helps, I'd like to say thank you for separating me from that. Oh, God, I've got the same blood as him. Wait, is Daddy my real dad?
When yours and Rick's daddy found out that I was pregnant with twins, he got scared and he left me.
He did you a favor. You don't want trash like that around. I see you took after him.
Now, Bobby, don't say that. Boys, I really wanted to keep the both of you, but it was the 50s, and I was all alone, and I couldn't raise the both of you alone. I had been trying to have a baby after your sister Caroline, but I couldn't get pregnant. And your daddy wanted a baby boy so bad. So Rose and I made a deal that I would give her one of you.
So, Miss Jolene, you're my real mama? No, she's my mama. You don't call her that.
Rick, you boys will fight about anything.
You win again, Rick. You got my wife, and you got my mama. What's it feel like to always be the winner? I gotta get out of here.
Bobby, wait.
The 8-year-old me is like super excited. What am I? We had like 2 options, man. Freaking Wish Bear. Hi, how's it going? Good. Can I get some Vincent and Hedges Deluxe Ultra Menthol Lights 100s, please? Cigarettes? Yes. Here you go. Thanks. Bye. Well, don't leave yet. I gotta talk to you. Okay. So how's your mama doing? She's been really sad lately. Why? Something about losing the love of her life. Oh, and her brother to some trollop. Well, this is interesting.
Hey there, Miss Loretta.
If it isn't Junior, the liar.
Baby girl.
I know, Miss Pac-Man. Why the hell did you lie to Rick and tell him you had an affair with Sherry?
Because it felt good to make him upset.
Well, funny, because he ain't the only one who's done things that are wrong. How about you and Miss Linda Sue?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Well, Reba's brought up your name a few times, too.
Well, I gotta go. Tell Bud hi for me, all right?
Why the hell's he bringing up Bud? Bud, what the hell did you do now?
Reba, you and I gotta have a little talk. Welcome back to another episode of Stupid Lies I Told When I Was a Kid.
So back in the late 1900s when I was an 8th grader, I had the best elective ever, library helper. My best friend Angela and I were both library helpers for the last period of the day. One of our many jobs at the end of the day was to take down the American and Texas flag, fold it up, and put it away. So one day while we're taking down the flags, I asked Angela, what if the flags were to catch on fire after we took them down? What will we do? Now just be warned, this is one of the many stupid scenarios I have come up with in my lifetime. There are many more than this. Anyway, so Angela says, well, we need to toss them in the air to put out the flames. But remember, we can't let them fall to the ground because that's against the law. So then I, being the law-abiding citizen that I am, says, dude, we need to practice just in case the flags ever catch on fire. So we did. We practiced for months. I would carry one flag, Angela would carry the other flag, and then I would yell, fire! And then I would toss one flag to her, she would toss one flag to me, we would both catch it. We were professionals, guys. We were gonna save the school from flags catching on fire for no reason. So months go by and Angela and I are now professional firefighting flag putter-outers. So one day we were practicing and we walked in front of the Texas history teacher's window. So you know what happened next. She snitched on us to our librarian. Our sweet librarian takes me and Angela to the side and says, Carmen and Angela, I just got a serious report from a teacher that told me that you and Angela were throwing the Texas and American flag in the air. Is this true? Me and Angela look at each other, and we didn't want to lie to her. Then she goes on to say, I know you two would never lie to me. We didn't want to break her heart, so we said, no, we never threw those flags in the air. We would never do that because that's disrespecting the flag, and we love Texas and America. Then our sweet librarian says, I knew you two would never lie to me. I bet it was the teacher who was lying. To which my response was, yep, she looks like a liar to me. Then we walked away and started shelving books. God bless you, Mrs. Tejada, for knowing that we were lying to you, but loving us anyway. And to you, Miss Texas history teacher, remember, snitches get stitches.
I know your dirty little secret. Well, it's nice to see you too, Sherry. I'm so sorry, Rose, but if I didn't spit it out, I knew I would lose my nerve. You've been hanging around Loretta too long. I know that Bobby and Rick are fraternal twin brothers, and that you and Jolene made a deal not to say anything about it. How'd you find out? Little Carmen. I told Jolene I thought I heard someone crunching candy from the other room. You have to tell Bobby and Rick the truth. I know I do. But the boys hate each other so much. Jolene and I have tried for years to get them to get along. I know. And you marrying the both of them didn't help the situation. I said I know. You're right. We need to tell the boys the truth. But honestly, how did you not figure out that they were brothers and twins? Goodness. Can't people let that go? What's wrong? We're here to rent some funny movies. Carmen and Jeff just broke up. Again. Why did y'all break up? She broke up with him because he didn't call when he said he was gonna call. As she should. He should have called. We have these two movies. And this, let's see. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Does that movie have a breakup in it? Yeah, but they get back together. Then we'll take that one. And Sleeping with the Enemy. Any bad breakups in that one? Well, yeah, but him in the end. This movie's not funny. Well, then we'll take that one too. Hey, Carmen! Why don't you date Billy? One day she'll see that you're the nice guy and that you're the better choice. Yeah, one day. Thanks, Nikki. Bye. Nikki! What? I'm a nice guy. Shut up, Jimmy.
Hi, sir. Are you our substitute today?
Yes, I'm Mr. Trevor. Do you happen to know where those attendance slips are?
They're right by Miss Turner's grade book. She lets me take the slips to the office after she's done taking roll.
Got him. Well, thank you, young lady.
And you know what? She also lets me mark the absences in her grade book.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She's always busy and always asks me for help.
Liar.
Billy, give me a blue pen. I'm gonna mark 100s for us in the grade book for our missing assignments.
Done. Well, thank you for your help.
Excuse me, sir. Do you want me to pick up the TV cart from the AV room after I drop this off at the office?
It says in the lesson plans that y'all are supposed to work on some science worksheets.
Oh, we did that yesterday. Today we're supposed to watch The Price is Right.
You know, for math, we're learning to estimate prices. Well, that sounds like a fun lesson. Go get that TV cart. You got it.
Carmen, remember, we're only getting what's on this school list. Okay, Mom. You need a binder? Mom, can I get a trapper keeper? Yes, and only one. I'll choose the kitties. You need one blue pen and one red pen. This pen has all 4 colors. And it clicks. Check. And you need 2 folders. Garfield! You also need pencils. I want these smelly ones. Oh, these do smell good. And pick out a lunchbox. I need to get me some of these. Jim or Garfield? I'll take Garfield. Check. Can we get these scratch and sniff stickers? Yes. Mom! Can I get these jellies? Angela has a pair just like them. Yes, and that's it. We're done. Thanks, Mom. Whew. Those jellies don't look comfortable. I better grab some Band-Aids.
Must-have jeans from the early 90s. I'll never forget my first day of high school in 1990 when I walked in and saw so many kids wearing Z Cavaricci. I never had my own pair because they were at least over $100, but all I could think of was when I saw these jeans was,
Can't touch this.
next we have Merite and Francois Gerbeau jeans. Here I am wearing my own pair. I think this was like 1992, and I paired it with a Fossil watch. And there's my friend Jenny B with her drug rug. Of course you had to have Gap jeans. Here's Brendan Fraser rocking his. Who remembers Pepe jeans? Jason Priestley was the model for them. And we can't forget Banana Republic.
We used to wear our jeans with our boxers showing right above our pants, and we thought we were super cool.
And last but not least, Guess jeans. Now this is when Drew Barrymore was the spokesmodel for Guess jeans. Look how beautiful she is. Which were your favorite jeans?
For my ladies over 40, are you looking for skincare that really works? Now listen, I'm 49 years old and I have used tons of skincare and I am hooked on this. It's Medicube's Kojic Acid Turmeric Bundle. We're all hearing about this Korean skincare and let me tell you that it really does work. It comes with this toning cleanser to wash your face. It comes with these pads with glycolic acid to prep your face. It has toner in it. It has this niacinamide serum. Look at that glow there. And it has this brightening gel mask and my favorite, this night wrapping mask. When you take this off, your skin absolutely glows. I love this. And if you have very sensitive skin like I do, this does not break me out at all. So if you've been wanting to try out Korea's ultimate skincare and get a glowy face, then you've got to try Medicube's Kojic Acid Turmeric Bundle. Get it in the TikTok shop now. And it's on sale for Black Friday. Hi ladies, would you like to try our new scent, White Diamonds? You sprayed my face. Isn't that the one by Elizabeth Taylor? It sure is. I'd love to try it. I have a headache. Carmen, shh, smell that. Oh, it smells so good. Carmen, smell it. It smells like old lady. Well, would you like to buy a bottle? It also comes with a free gift. Not for that price. We'll just take one of your little samples right here. And Mom, when this runs out, just use the sample from the magazines. That's what I do. It's not the same. Let's go get a Mrs. Fields cookie. Come on. Yes. Daytime game shows also saw a major boom. If you're an 80s or 90s kid, I bet there's exactly one show that comes to mind when you think of staying home from school sick. Say it with me. The Price is Right. This show was the ultimate combination of big fun props, crazy games, and economic intuition. Many moms prided themselves in knowing the MSRP. That's the manufacturer's suggested retail price of every item the show could throw out. To this very day, when I get sick, I still hear the beeping sound the giant wheel would make when contestants gave it a spin. The show was hosted by the one and only Bob Barker, maybe the greatest daytime game show host in television history. No shade to Drew Carey. How can we forget Barker's signature sign-off telling daytime audiences to keep the animal population under control by getting your pets spayed and neutered?
I need to talk to you. Are you okay? Yes, but what? I overheard a conversation between Grandma Rose and Grandma Jolene. Oh yeah? What'd they have to say? They're keeping a deep, dark secret. What is it? They said... Don't mind that phone. They said... I'm very busy. I'll call you back. Yeah, what were you saying? Who was it? It was nobody. Now, little Carmen, what did you hear them say? Daddy Rick and Uncle Bobby? Yes, our fraternal twin brothers. I knew it. You knew? I didn't know. I suspected. Mommy, why did you marry brothers? Well, I didn't know at the time when I married Bobby, and then I married Rick. I just found out recently. Hey, why didn't you tell me? I always tell you everything. You're right. Next time I find out a deep, dark secret, you'll be the first to know. I can't wait. There's always deep, dark secrets in Flowerton. Bye, Mom. Yeah, there is. This isn't gonna go well at all. Back in the 20th century, when our telephones were like this, and basic like this, we used to have to call an operator if we needed emergency assistance. So if we had an emergency, we had to dial 0, then the operator had to connect us with either the fire department, the police station, the hospital, or whatever it was that we needed. It wasn't as quick as 911. Or we would have the telephone number of the emergency places next to the phone. If someone was trying to break into your house, they had the looks, they had the moves, but they didn't have the sound. This is the tragic tale of Milli Vanilli. The dynamic duo that consisted of Fab Morvan and Rob Pilatus hit the scene in the United States in 1988. These two came out guns blazing with hits that we could sing and dance to. However, they could only dance to them because they had to lip sync to their songs. The original tracks were sung by 3 other artists. Brad Howell and John Davis were the studio singers, and Charlie Shaw was the rapper. Milli Vanilli had some amazing hits. Blame It on the Rain, Girl You Know It's True, Baby Don't Forget My Number, and of course, I'm Gonna Miss You, or Girl I'm Gonna Miss You. It had 2 titles. On July 21st, 1989, on a live MTV performance, they were caught lip syncing. This would be known as the Milli Vanilli lip syncing scandal. During their popular hit, Girl You Know It's True, the track jammed and it skipped over and over and over. They both freaked out and ran off stage. And then it was later revealed that they did not sing their own tracks. It was a media frenzy. They tried to make a comeback in 1998, but failed. And sadly, in the end, due to many personal problems, Rob Pilatus was found dead in his hotel room due to an overdose. And now in 2024, we have the song, I'm Gonna Miss You, back at the top, thanks to the Netflix series Monsters, the Eric and Lyle Menendez story. Talk about a comeback. This 80s kid loved your music. I'm starting day 4 of the Opalescence Go teeth whitening. So this is what we're looking at so far. This is after 3 days, so I'm starting on day 4, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to use. So here's the packet. Just open that up, peel that back. And it has U for upper and L for lower. Suck in. And take off. Now the lower. Suck in. Now leave it on for 20 minutes. Be back. This is after day 4 of using the Opalescence Go tooth whitening. It's super easy, but I will be honest with you. The first day that I used it, it burned a little bit and it hurt my teeth, but I watched a dentist who also promotes this and she said to power through, and I did, and it doesn't hurt like it did that first day. I don't know if I'm gonna use all 10 days. I think I might just use a couple of more because I don't want like super bright, white, shiny teeth and look like a freak and stuff. If you ever watched that episode of Friends, you know what I'm talking about. If you like it, click on the link in the TikTok shop. Do I remember my first day of high school? Of course I do. It was 1990, and my friends and I were so nervous about the first day of high school. We decided that we would meet an hour early at my friend's house who lived right across the street from the high school. There were about 7 or 8 of us that met at her house. So anyway, it was finally time to leave and walk across the street. I remember seeing it. My school was small,
But to 14-year-old me, it looked enormous. We finally get there, and we have to walk through this breezeway between the auditorium and I think it was the library. We were this whole gaggle of freshman girls walking through the breezeway with highly teased hair, a fresh coat of paint on our face, peg jeans, tucked in t-shirts with a belt looking all colorful and spiffy. And we finally get to the courtyard. There's this soda water machine with chips on the side, and then we see them. All the senior boys and girls. So we're laughing like a bunch of hyenas, and they turn around and look at us. We look like a bunch of dummies. But then one of them waved. And then I recognized someone, and they waved. So I was able to breathe again because we actually knew who some of them were. I was okay. And then I saw him. The boy who I had a crush on since the 4th grade. He was a couple of years older than me. I was staring at him like a freak. And then our eyes meet with my bangs looking like a peacock. And I got nervous. I got so nervous I walked away. But I headbutted some rando walking by. And I wanted to run, but I didn't know where to go because it was a brand new school. However, I was determined to still make him my boyfriend. And even though I couldn't look at him straight in the eye or talk to him, I was gonna make it happen. I was very shy and a little bit stupid. Anyway, the first day of school was so fun and it was very memorable. I mean, look, it's been 34 years and I can still remember it. Whew. Sometimes I wish I could forget things. Do you remember your first day of high school? 3 cool phones for my collection. The Mickey Mouse phone. Mickey Mouse is an icon. And this wasn't just a telephone, it was a statement piece. If you walked into someone's living room and they had this bad boy, that was because they wanted to show it off. Trust me, if I had this phone back in the day, I would have been telling everybody about it. This is the phone that I had in my living room. This phone meant that you just had extra money to throw around. But for real, isn't he so adorable? The Lips phone. You may have seen this phone in DJ's bedroom on the show Full House. When I was a kid, I absolutely wanted this phone. But now that I've used this phone in skits, I don't think I would have liked it that much. And let me tell you why. You see this right here? This is straight and it doesn't curve to your face. So if you want to talk on the phone, it's kind of uncomfortable and you can't really put it on your shoulders and hold it down and talk and walk around. And trust me, when you were a teenager in the 80s and 90s, you wanted to be able to talk on the phone for a long, long time. We didn't have texting, so this is how we communicated. And the cord is super short, so you wanted to be able to move around your room. You needed a long cord. I talked a lot on the phone. And check out, the keypad is on the other side of the phone. But it's super cute. The brick phone. This phone was for the rich, and you can fight me on that one, but it was. Because anytime you saw this phone, it was on a movie with some guy on Wall Street talking to everybody, or Zach Morris was using it on Saved by the Bell. And Zach Morris was a rich kid, right? His was beige, so it was a little bit different, but this even has a little protective jacket on it. Did you have a cool telephone in the 1900s?
And I've got whistle pops for all of us for our sleepover. Did you bring your stuffed toy? I have my glowworm. I brought my Care Bear and my sleeping bag.
Raggedy Ann and Andy?
I brought Mr. Chuckles. Maybe Mr. Chuckles can sleep outside of the treehouse.
Well, if Mr. Chuckles goes outside, so do all the snacks.
Wait a minute. Let's not get crazy. I need that gum. Oh, and I brought my cool boombox. I like your pink boombox. I've got a blank tape so that we can make a cool mixtape. Oh, and I brought Adventures in Babysitting. I love that movie. I love when she says, "Don't with the babysitter." I got my parents to buy me a super long cord so the phone can reach outside and we can make prank calls. Yay! Who should we prank call first?
Check out my 80s back to school essentials. Trapper Keeper. When I was in elementary, I needed one cute like this. But when I got into junior high, I chose a plain red one. And I used to make my 7th grade math teacher mad by doing this. And you had to have a 4-color clicky pen. This is also how you made your teacher mad. And you had to have these cool, smelly pencils. So you pull this off, and then you put it back in. And then you do it over and over and over again. And you had to have a cool folder just like this. I loved Garfield. And jellies were super popular. They hurt like heck. I opted for tennis shoes like these, the Reebok Freestyle with the slouchy socks. In elementary school, I had to have a wristband for tetherball. Of course, you needed to take some cool stickers for trading, or you could take Garbage Pail Kid. Teachers hated these with a passion. In elementary, you needed a cool lunchbox. What was a back-to-school essential that was your absolute favorite when you were a kid? Carmen! Yes, Mom? Did you take my Aquanet? Oh yeah, here you go. Did you ask if you could borrow it? I have to ask? Yes, because you never return my stuff. And do you have my hairdryer? Let me see. Oh, yep. Did you happen to take my Epilady too? Oh yeah. But Mom, this thing is horrible. It really hurts. Give me that. You've got to stop taking my stuff. Is that my Elvis cassette tape? Yes. And why do you have it? Because I know you're not listening to Elvis. Mom, of course I listen to Elvis. He's the king. Oh yeah? Play it. Nah, I've been listening to him all night long. Play it. Okay. That's not Elvis. Did you record over my cassette tape? Well, I didn't have any blank cassette tapes, and Elvis is dead, so I really didn't think you listened to him. That's the stupidest excuse I've ever heard. You owe me a new cassette tape. Yes, ma'am. And clean this room. It's such a mess. And that's my Diet Cherry Coke.
Carmen, what's wrong? Nothing. Jeff, yeah, we broke up. It's gonna be okay. There's lots of other fish in the sea, but I love that fish a lot. You know, when I was your age, I was so in love with this one boy, and we dated for about 2 years. When we broke up, I thought I'd never love anyone like that again. Then I met your handsome father. I fell so in love with his great looks, his wit, and that charming personality. Oh, excuse me. Hey, do y'all want to go get some ice cream from Dairy Queen?
That's charming.
Well, he used to be very charming. Come on, let's go get some ice cream. All right, blizzards, here we come. Woo!
I think I should rearrange my bedroom. Oh, I know. She's such a liar. I'm gonna put that up. Did he tell you that he was gonna break up with her? Hold on, I've got to move my bed. It looks good in here. I can't wait to show my mom tomorrow. Did you finish your room? According to your horoscope, it says that you're gonna find love next month. No, I'm not tired. You? Hey, it's light out outside.
I've got to tell you something. What is it? Rick, I think that you and Bobby are long-lost brothers. It's ridiculous. Well, not only that, I think y'all are fraternal twin brothers. Sherry, just listen. You know that picture that little Carmen brought to you from your mama's house? I think the other little baby in that picture is Bobby. Well, I showed the picture to Loretta, and she said she recognized Bobby's hair. She said that she could never forget that luxurious brown hair that Bobby had. I hate his stupid hair. Well, maybe if we find out he's your brother, your twin brother, y'all won't hate each other so much. Sherry, I've hated Bobby since me and my mom moved to Flowerton, back when I was a freshman in high school. Why didn't y'all get along? We were just so competitive with each other in everything. And then I took his spot on the football team. Oh yeah, that's right. We competed at anything and everything. And I was always just a little bit better. Do you know why your mom decided to move away from Flowerton and then move back later on? She said she moved away because she got a better job. But then we moved back when she met my stepdad. Rick, I really think you need to ask your mama about this. You need to know the truth. Sherry, I don't know if I want to know the truth.
These are the coolest socks. Carmen, I want those Red Cross Pac-Man socks. Want to make a trade? Sorry, Charlie. These are all mine, but you can get your own. I need them. I love Pac-Man. How do I get them? These exclusive American Red Cross and Pac-Man socks are available from November 17th through December 7th while supplies last for those who come and give blood. That's it? Yup. And not only do you get the Pac-Man socks, but you get the satisfaction that your one blood donation could potentially save more than one life. I could be a superhero. Totally. Visit redcrossblood.org/give to schedule your blood donation today. Scheduled. Your turn.
Apparently the movie of the year from the year that you were born defines your entire life. Yeah, right. Let's see about that. Okay. I have trauma, but not this type of trauma. This is a lot of trauma.
Welcome to Tech Shack. I'm Chad. I see you're interested in that Mickey Mouse telephone. Yeah, Mickey Mouse is my favorite. I mean, he's my sister's favorite. Uh-huh. Well, I think you and your sister will really love this telephone. This phone's got a lighted dial. Let's just say you want to call your little girlfriend late at night. You ain't got to turn on the lights because this keypad lights up. It shows you the numbers. It also has a readout button. Say you're trying to call your main squeeze and the phone is busy because she's gossiping with her best friend. You can call her right back just by pushing that one button. All right. And you better make sure to call her back because hell hath no fury if you don't call them back. Oh, man. And you're in luck because today it's on sale for $69.99. I'll take it. Your sister's going to be really happy. My sister? Oh, yeah, all right. My sister's going to love this phone. And will you be paying with cash, check, or credit card? Cash. Well, thanks for coming to Tech Shack. Come see me, Chad, with any of your tech needs.
Welcome to Shop and Save. Will this be all?
Yes.
You got the one without the price tag.
No, I need a price check on a first response pregnancy test.
Which one?
It's the one that you can take the day after your missed period and you can get the results in 20 minutes.
It's for my friend.
Uh-huh.
$9.99.
Okay, is that the one where if you mix the two liquids together and it turns blue, you're preggo?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
It's not for me. It's for my friend. You already said that. Okay. Today's double coupon day. Do you have any coupons? No. Okay, well, here you go. Praying for clear and not blue waters. Am I right? God. Thanks for coming to Shop and Save. Come again.
Carmen, what is this that you're listening to? It's like a virgin. Madonna. That Madonna. Carmen, what are you listening to? It's like a prayer. Madonna. Of course, Madonna. Carmen, what are you listening to? Justify My Love. Madonna. Madonna. Let me guess. Madonna? Yep. Of course. Kinda like it though.
Hi, Rick. Hey, Sherry. Where have you been? You remember me? Well, of course I remember you. You're my wife, and soon to be mother of my child. What? I woke up and you weren't here. I got a little scared. Can you come sit next to me? But Rick, we broke. Sherry, can I talk to you for a minute? Outside? Nurse, what the hell is happening? Well, he has his memory back. Sort of. You see, he remembers everything from before that car accident y'all had from a few years ago. So he still thinks we're married? The best thing to do is just go with it. He'll eventually get his memory back, but it's gonna happen slowly. Okay, I'll go with it, I guess, if it's gonna help him. You're back. I need you by my side. I love you, Sherry. Well, I love you too, Rick. The nurse said I'll be ready to go home in a couple of days. You're coming home?
It starts in 5 minutes. Hurry, turn on your TV. Okay, bye. Mom, is the Jiffy Pop ready?
Almost.
Dad, are you coming?
I'm in the restroom.
Of course. Mikey!
What?
Mikey, the Garfield Halloween special is about to start.
Where's the popcorn? Mom's making it. And right after the Garfield, it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I better go to the bathroom now so I don't miss anything. Hurry up, we've got 3 minutes before it starts. Jiffy Pop's ready. Boom. Hello? Call back tomorrow. We're very busy. Bye. I better leave this off the hook. What? Don't judge me. If I miss the show tonight, I won't be able to see it till next Halloween. You don't know the struggle.
Garfield's Halloween
It's starting.
Adventure.
I gotta go. Bye.
Sponsored by McDonald's. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
One day at a time, sweet Jesus. Hello? Hello, hi. This is the electric company, and we're just calling to let you know that, there's gonna be some men working on the lines, so please don't use the phone for about 30 minutes, otherwise they'll get shocked and they'll die. Oh my goodness, okay, I won't use the phone. All right, thank you, bye-bye. You ready? Yes. Pumpkin. Hello? I'm being electrocuted! I'm dying! Oh, it's these damn kids. I hope you burn in. Damn kids. Hi, I just wanted to show you some of my cool vintage can collections. So this one is a cherry Coke can, and this one is from 1989. Look at these awesome colors. And check this out. Look at the artwork. This is amazing. This is another cherry Coke can. This one is from 1992. How cute that is with all the cherries. And then you have the Diet Cherry Coke can from 1993. And do you remember when caffeine-free Coca-Cola came out? And check this out. These bottles are cool because it has like these little styrofoam labels. I don't want to peel it all off, but I kind of want to. Can you kind of hear that? Okay, I can't do it. I gotta save this bottle. Look at that. This one's from 1989. Diet caffeine. And then we have the Diet Caffeine-Free Coke. This one's from 1992. This is a new Coke. This isn't an original new Coke. This is when Stranger Things came out. But new Coke, remember when that came out in 1985? That was horrific. Here's a Pepsi can from 1986. Look at that little tab right there. And it has the Alamo in the back. That's pretty cool. And I have a Diet Pepsi cup. 1 calorie. Do you remember that commercial? Hope you like my collection. Bye.
We can have a really good time.
Pick up the phone.
You call me.
Pick up the phone.
This call is free. 1-800-967-8080. Call now and talk live. That's 1-800-967-8080.
Pick up the phone.
Call now.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I don't think that commercial's funny. Yes it is. It's hilarious. That poor woman can't get up. It's so cheesy. I've fallen and I can't get up. Hey, why are you wearing that Cobra Kai t-shirt? Those are the bad guys. Well, actually, they aren't. Yes, they are. They all ganged up on Danielson to beat him up. And they cheated at the karate tournament with that sweep the leg business. Well, Danielson had it coming, you know. He's the one that muscled in on Johnny's girlfriend and got him all riled up. And Danielson, using that crane, he was the one with the illegal karate move in the tournament. All done. Oh, and I'm taking this. Did you get that for my bedroom? Yeah, while you were on the phone with what's his name. You already said I love you at this time? Well, can I at least get the remote control back? No, that'll teach you to laugh about old people, dummy. Bye. But you're me, dummy. Excuse me, ma'am? Hey, I'm not a ma'am. I'm a Jimmy. Could have fooled me. Anyway, can I use your telephone? Our car broke down and I need to call my husband. Sure, but make it quick before my manager comes back. She hates the line being tied up. 8, 6, 7. Do you mind? You're making me nervous. Jeez, what was that? Oh, jeez, I pressed the 8 instead of the 9. Dang it. Gotta start all over. finally.
মানে আমার কাছে কেন চিঠি আসবে? আমি তো জবটা তো আমি করি অনেস্ট।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় আপনার সাথে ওনার খুব ভালো ম্যাচ হয়, মানে উনিও অ্যানালগ আর আপনিও।
মানে আমার মতো একটা মানুষকে একটা মেয়ে কেন পছন্দ করবে বলে?
কেমন বয়স হলে ভালো হয়? 18, 20, সমান একটু বেশি?
না,
এই যে ছাত্রী আয়শা পড়ছে, আমার সুন্দরী শালিকা।
দেখেন, আমার আপনার মতো এরকম সুখী পরিবার পরিকল্পনা পছন্দ না। শোন, স্যালারিও ভালো, ইচ্ছা মতন খরচ করতে পারবি।
মানে আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে মিস লিলির মতো সাধারণ হলেই তো ভালো।
গত 7টা দিন তো দেখলাম, একটাবারও তোমার মুরদ হয়নি উপরে উঠে এসে কথা বলার, সরি বলার।
আপনি প্লিজ এখান থেকে চলে যান, আপনি আমাদের মাঝে কথা বলবেন না। তুমি বাড়াবাড়ি করছো। বাড়াবাড়ি আমি করছি মানে?
তুমি কষ্ট পেয়েছো, রাইট?
আমি মোটেও কষ্ট পাইনি, আমি বরং একটু অবাক হচ্ছি।
সবকিছু তো একদম সুন্দর মতো গুছিয়ে ফেলেছো। হ্যাঁ, একদম সংসার হয়ে গেছে না?
আমি ন্যাকামি পছন্দ করি না, যা বলার সোজাসুজি বলো।
এ কি, আমি তো কিছু বলাই হয়নি।
আচ্ছা, ওটা শুনবো আরেকদিন। তুমি একটু খাও, মাছ দিচ্ছি তোমাকে, নাও।
বাসাটা ছোট হলেও আমাদের 3 জনে থাকতে কোনো সমস্যা হয় না। কি হয়েছে মা, বলো তো? তুমি তো কখনো এভাবে কথা বলো না।
না মানে
সিঙ্গেল, ডিভোর্স, ডাবল ডিভোর্স, লম্বা, খাটো, পরিষ্কার, কালো, যা চাবেন সবকিছু অ্যাভেলেবেল আমাদের কাছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আপনার মুশকিল আসান করার জন্য এখন থেকে আমি আপনার সাথে আছি।
আমি মোবারক, এতিমখানার গেটের সামনে পাওয়া একটা নাম, যেখানে আমি বড় হয়েছি সবার সাথে।
আপনি চাকরি মনোযোগ দিয়ে করেন, আপনি একটা ভালো লোক, সবকিছু বুঝতে পারলাম। কিন্তু এখন আপনি আমার একটা প্রশ্নের উত্তর দেন, আপনি এই ডেস্কে কি করতেছেন?
মানে অলসের হাতে টাকা তুলে দেওয়া মানে তো দেশের জন্য শয়তান তৈরি করা, তাই না?
বুঝতে পেরেছি।
আমি একটি ব্যাচেলর।
আমি শিওর আমার শালিকার লগে যদি আপনার বিয়া হয়, আপনি সেই রকম সুখী হইবেন।
বাবা আমাকে আমার খুব পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওনারা খুব স্নেহশীল।
এই নিন স্যার স্মার্টফোন, স্মার্টফোন ইউজ করে আপনিও স্মার্ট হয়ে যান।